Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how I catch most of my Pokemon Diamond Shinies, and that is using the PokeRadar. So basically, right now I'm at Route 202, and we're going to go ahead and try and catch a Shiny Shinx. Now I happen to have a Shiny Shinx, but I want to transfer it to my Pokemon White game because I love transferring Shinies to that game. So basically, someone commented that Toothpick, this guy right here, was hacked and that I hacked it myself. The answer is I did not. He is 100% legit and I caught it myself using the PokeRadar. And so basically they just said that it was funny that I recorded before the shiny appeared, and that's because the PokeRadar, you actually can figure out that the Pokemon is shiny before even encountering it. So basically I'm going to show you guys how to use it. First, what you'll need is lots of repels, the PokeRadar, which you get after beating the game. You also need a big patch of grass. So basically, Route 202 works great. I recommend hunting Bidoof, Starly, Shinx, Ponyta, Electrike, Aeron, Magnemite, and Zigzagoon first. But some of them are sworn Pokemon, which means you can't get them right away, but Shinx is one of them, which my first PokeRadar hunt was a Shinx. But again, I want a shiny Shinx for my Pokemon White title, so I thought that I would show you how to use it. So basically, first what you want to do is you want to set off a repel. You're going to need about 200. Now, I probably should have bought some more, but you'll also need, for electric types, to make it easier for you, you want to have a Pokemon with either Static or Lightning Rod. So Lightning Rod, which it draws in electric type moves, as well as Pokemon. So you're going to need Lightning Rod or Static. Now, and you're also going to need Pokemon with high PP moves. So these moves are very high. So basically, a Pokemon like this is not really a Pokemon you want, because you see, they're not really good moves, and 2-turn moves, no. So this Pokemon right here, Staraptor, you don't want it, because first of all, it has, again, these two moves here are not good moves because they have 5 PP each, and this is a 2-turn move, which means it's just going to take longer. So this is for my last hunt, which is why it's so low here. But, so you want a Pokemon like either this one, but again, this one, it's not the best. It has a 25 move and a 15 move. This Pokemon's really good. Now again, I had a previous shiny hunt, so the moves are I kind of use up all the moves, but you want a Pokemon like this, or a Pokemon like this, which has very nice moves, to where I'm able to get a chain of 40. So now we can actually use the thing. So I set off my repel. What you want to do is you want to go ahead and have your PokeRadar registered, and you want to save your game. This takes a long time, so I'll be back when it's saved. Now that the game is saved, I actually want to show you something. This is actually very optional, but you want to have app number 20 on your Poketch. Basically, it tracks your chains, so it tracks your chains, and basically these are my top 3 chains, and so basically in this box it will display your current chain. Now that we have all that covered, let's start hunting. So basically it's registered, so all I gotta do is just press Y. If you didn't see that, 4 patches shook. 2 types of patches, and so basically I'm going to show you guys. Basically, you're going to go ahead and press Y. 4 patches shook. We're going to go in this violent patch right here. And we want a Shinx. So basically, this is the Shinx, and so basically, you either do one of 2 things. You're going to have to either catch the Pokemon or knock out the Pokemon. I recommend knocking it out because it's easier, faster, and you won't have 40 Pokemon in your box. We're going to go ahead and just use a regular move. So basically you want to do 4 away. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. That patch right there is 4 away, and it's good. Here is a disclaimer. So notice how there is 2 types of patches shaking. Well, if you go with one patch, that's a patch that you have to go with for the whole hunt. So my patches were violent patches. So I'm going to go for violent patches, because if you don't, then your chain will break. So again, you're going to have to knock out the Pokemon. One, 2, 3, 4. Now what's cool, if you check down here, you can actually check your chain, and it's a chain of 2. So basically I went up 4, and there's a patch right here. And we have another Shinx. So basically you're going to keep encountering Shinx until you get a chain of 40. Now, the thing is, which this has happened to me before with my Levitar, Nidoran female, and a Mareep, which is this guy right here actually. You can get a shiny before a chain of 40. This guy, I got it on 6. I also got a Nidoran female on 6, and my Levitar, I got it at 35, which, this is a chain of 6. You most likely will not get it at a chain of 6. That's actually very rare. That's like 1 in 6,000. But basically, what happens is each turn, or not each turn, but every few encounters, the shiny odds will go up until 1 in 200, which is why you have to go to 40. If you go over 40, the chain, or the shiny odds will still be at 1 in 200. So basically, my Delibird chain there was 85. It was 1 in 200 still, no matter what. 1, 2, 3, 4. You see, that's an edge patch. You do not want to go to edge patches. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and run 50 steps. One, 2, 3, 4. Now, I heard people saying that when there's 2 patches next to each other that they don't work, but for me, they did work. And as you see, it did work. So, hopefully it's a Shinx. And of course, it's a Shinx. So, and also again, you want to have a static or lightning rod Pokemon, because it gives you a higher chance of getting electric type Pokemon. And for steel type Pokemon, you want to have an ability called Magnet Pull, which you can only get for Swarm Pokemon, so Nosepass and Magnezone, at least in Gen 4 I know, you can get Magnet Pull. But again, those are Swarm Pokemon, so those are exclusive to one day, unless you mess with your game time, which I can show you how to do that, but... So basically, this patch here, it's not a good patch. Not only is it not 4 away, but it's not the right type of patch. So you want to reset your radar. 1, 2, 3, that's 4. But not only is it an edge patch, but it's not even the right patch. So basically I got a Shinx. And so my chain, I don't know if it broke or not. So I think my chain broke. So okay then, I guess not. Okay, so that was not supposed to happen. It's because I had my static Ampharos, so the chain continued. But don't do that, okay? Don't do that. I wanted my chain to break on purpose. So we're going to go ahead and break our chain on purpose. So we broke our chain on purpose. It's a Shinx, but the chain broke, trust me. I know, because my repel was off. And basically we can run away from this one. So even if I knock it out, we're going to knock it out. So this chain is broken on purpose, just so I can tell you how to know if your chain broke or not. So even though I got a Shinx, I know my chain is 100% broken. Because here's how I knew. Notice that music, that PokeRadar music. Notice how that music disappeared and it's back to the route theme. That means your chain is broken, and if you look down here, this is no longer there. So that was a chain of 5, so I just broke it on purpose. So the question is, what do you do if you had a chain of 40 per se, and your chain broke? What you want to do is you want to go ahead and soft reset your game, and that's why we say before, because if your chain breaks, you can get your stuff back, all your, stuff back, your repels back. So basically, we reset the game, and we're back to the start. And so we're gonna go ahead and start a Shinx chain again. It's because they're easier to see. There we go, we got a Shinx. So I'm actually gonna keep chaining this thing until we get to a chain of 40. So I'll see you when we get to a chain of 40. Guys, so we're at a chain of 40. This Shinx right here makes it a chain of 40. So once you get a chain of 40, there are some different directions that you have to do. So first, what we're going to do is ooh, it's Intimidate. But first we're going to go ahead, knock out the Shinx. Because again, we're going to get a different set of directions if you have a chain of 40. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to keep on resetting. So the repel were off. This is where you're going to use the most repels, which is why I told you to get a bunch, because you're actually going to keep resetting the radar until you get what's called until you get what's called a shiny patch. So I'm going to keep resetting mine. So I'll be back when it's shiny. Did you just see that? So basically, you just saw that shiny patch right there. And hopefully, there you go, you got a shiny Shinx right there. So I hope that helped. And so basically, you actually can get more than one shiny. So we're gonna go ahead and just quick ball it. I recommend getting quick balls for, I guess, Pokemon like this. There we go. Gotcha, Shinx was caught. And so that's how you do it. So we're gonna go ahead and nickname it. So I guess and so do note that here your chain can continue. So basically that's how you hunt using the PokeRadar. We're gonna get some footage of our shiny Shinx, so let's do that. Let's get some footage of our Shinx here. So that this is what a regular Shinx looks like. And this is my second shiny Shinx. I have another one in my box, but okay, that's fine. But that's how you do it. So I really do hope that this helped you out. And so yeah, happy shiny hunting.